as the sun peeks through the haze, and birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hold on. I just realized it's still got the overlay up. There we go. Now where did the chat overlay go? There we go. See, we get this. Good morning, Paula. Scottish Paula, first this morning. Good morning, Judy, Shinemesis, Robert. We need to link up again. I sent you another email. People were very interested in helping you, especially with the e-bike. They found one on eBay, or not eBay, but Amazon. So if you create that wish list and put it on, people will buy it for you. Teresa, good morning. Stacy, Joan, good morning. Oh, it's sunny in Minnesota. Good. Tim Walters, Tim Fox, Native Pride, Teresa, good morning, you all. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. So I know people are going to want to know what my reaction is to Bruce. Oh, good morning, Denise, and good morning, Karen's Books. I know you guys are going to want to know what my reaction is to Bruce's response. So I haven't been through all of it. I was listening to Megan Tugg. I probably got an hour of listening to them yesterday. And it was just whining. Again, with every single thing, he tries to relitigate in every single motion. And that's not good. Like, when you lose emotion, you got to move on. But there is something that he did do. He when he was talking about I went to these indigent people and I wanted to help them, and he goes, and I tried to get this case dismissed. There you go. He tipped his hat. That was his strategy, to get the case dismissed. Oh, you didn't get the email notifications? That's okay. Robert, you have my direct line, so if you need to text me, you can text me too. Anyone who needs to get in touch with me, I do down in the lower thing, my Twitter, X, you can DM me there. My DMs are open. You have my emails down there. Also, the bald vet number, you can reach me there as well. But yeah, it's just a pile of guano and joke. Yeah, he tries to relitigate everything. Like, once a motion is ruled upon, it's done. You move on. But he showed a strategy. His strategy was just to get everything dismissed. That was his strategy, and it didn't work. So everything else is now a scramble. That's why he's trying to relitigate, because he fucked up. He fucked up. You kind of fucked up, dude. Yeah, your strategy didn't work out. Sorry, sucks to be you. But I get emails, I just don't get notifications. Yeah, sorry. If you have an iPhone, I could probably help you. I don't know what kind of phone you got. And if you need me to text you that, hey, I just emailed you, I'll happily do that. But yeah, so it did piss me off a little bit because of his whining about all the YouTube channels. Okay, they're making money off this. They're okay with me. Some of you were in the stream. He was begging to come on the show. He was daring me. You wouldn't have me on, and I was like, I'll definitely have you on. And the moment it was clear that what he was selling, I wasn't buying, he went off. And then he tried to get this channel shut down. He did. We've got the, well, I didn't get the letter that he sent to YouTube. I have a screenshot of the letter that he sent to YouTube. And it's like, yeah, that's why no one wants to deal with you, because the moment they don't comply with what you exactly want, you're going to turn on them and try to get them shut down. No one wants to deal with people like that. Hoping for a faster response from the judge ordering him to Florida. We'll see. I think the judge is like, I think he's going to eventually remove his pro hac vice. I don't know if it'll be right away. And I get a lot of people get impatient with this judge, but as you're saying, the judge is no fool. He's no fool. He knows what's going on. This judge knows what's going on. Yeah, it's been weird. I'm not caught up in everything. Like, I haven't heard anything of Shara's deposition. I know Megan and Tug read it. I still haven't watched those episodes of them. Has Shizzy done it? Because I'll probably, if Shizzy read Shara's deposition, if someone shoots me a link, I'll watch that one. There's so many people now covering it. It really is hard to keep up on everyone. And I try to watch people's stuff. I can't every day. But every day I'm like, okay, well, I watched their stuff yesterday, so I'm going to watch so-and-so stuff today. Because I do want to support people, but there's so many people, and I get it. There are people who are like, hey, I haven't been able to watch you in a week. I get it. I'm not mad. I thank you for when you do come here. He probably read the beginning and the conclusion only. Well, yeah, because a lot of it had nothing to do with the show cause for sanctions. Had nothing to do with it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a perpetual victim. What do they call that when? And it's a narcissist behavior. Georgie just sent me a thing on it too, and we were laughing about it. But it's like a narcissist will abuse you and do stuff to abuse you. And then the moment you react, oh, look, they're abusing me, I'm a victim. Yeah, that was my ex. My ex. I remember one night I was sleeping on the couch. She grabbed me by my ear and was trying to rip my ear off. And when I got up, she started hitting me and she was like, hit me back, hit me back. I want to be able to tell them that you hit me. And I knew, like, then I was like, okay, I can't react. And she did try to allegate on me. I've got the police report. I should start showing some of the abuse that I took back then. I might do that. I might start doing videos and just kind of show the stuff, and what's a shame about it is the military. The military chose to get involved, which is BS. But the military tries to get involved in people's marriages, and they will always. It doesn't. I know a lot of military members are like, the military's anti-male. It's not really anti-male. It's anti-military member. So if you're the female and you have an abusive spouse, they're going to treat the female like shit. They'll always they can control the military member. They will always do that. And my ex, while she had never served in the military, she worked for a general and knew what she could manipulate and what she couldn't. But that did backfire on her because when she tried to get me for destruction of government property. And she gave a statement, but left out key details. And when I went in, I was like, oh, here's what actually happened, and I can prove it. And I provided proof to the MPs, and they were like, okay, yeah, we're not taking any action against you. And the action actually opened up a case against her. And then, I was ordered to make it go away. I was pressured by officers within my chain of command. Yep. Yoda's got screenshots of what he said to Uncle Frank. Yeah. He's a bully. Bubbles is a bully. But it pissed me off that he's trying to take the stance that, oh, he's had all these bad things. It's like, no, dude, you've caused all these bad things. Like, that is your responsibility. I didn't ask Bubbles to come on my show. He came into the chat and asked me to come on. And Tug said, because of what he did to Veteran Nation, I'll never have him on my show. And that's how every smart YouTuber who's aware of what he tried to do to me, they learned. Oh, look what he did to Skipper. I'm not gonna have him on my show because of what he did to Skipper. I'm sure there's some dumb ones out there who may get fooled by him, or just who may not know. It's a shame if they don't know, but is what it is. I think that video of his is the biggest one on my channel. I think we're up to 50,000 views on that. The coverage on all different channels is no different than covering any court case. Yep. You're absolutely right. Bubbles didn't just say something about Uncle Frank. He was DMing Uncle Frank, sending him messages. Yeah, he was trying to intimidate Uncle Frank. And that just goes to show. Look at all the attacks Uncle Frank, alive and dead, had against him. People will always attack the reasonable people. Always will. I need to set up my thing. I'm not going to be on incredibly long here today. Just because I got a busy day. I had a busy day yesterday. I had a busy day before that. I've got a couple days I'm taking off here in the future. And you guys will see I'll probably be doing a little bit of travel. Nothing too far. Good morning, Georgie. Here's my bestie. But yeah, I'll probably be going around because I've been working really hard. That's I keep asking the little man, hey, you want to go to Knott's Berry Farms? You want to go to Universal? He's like, no. What kind of teenager is like, I don't want to go to a theme park? I'm like, when I was a teenager, I grew up in Ohio. everyone in Ohio goes either to Cedar Point or Kings Island, and it all goes by where you live. And I was up north, so Cedar Point was like 45 minutes away, and we'd always go to Cedar Point. And had anybody asked me as a teenager, you want to go to Cedar Point? I'd be like, when we going? I'd be like, grab my shoes. What would you do if this was on Court TV? All the comments. I mean, yeah. He wanted people talking about this, and now he's mad that they're talking about it. It's like, sorry, dude. That's just the way it is. Well, we got 25 people watching on X. Thank you, guys. We don't get the comments from the people on X. I think a lot of it is they just they watch on the app and can't comment. So cheers. Thank you for being here. Where's my, oh, here it is. I got to turn on my thing here. That way, if I get any super chats or anything, I can play my noises. Come on. There we go. Yeah, theme parks. The only shame about theme parks is people do now try to use them as babysitters. They'll drop their teenagers off, and then you have like this gang of teenagers going around. Some of the parks have said no more than, I think, 3 unaccompanied teenagers now, which I think is good. I'll continue to use my First Amendment. He can continue. Yep, absolutely. That's the thing. Like, it'll be funny to see the judge's response. I think the judge, as we've seen, the judge has had enough of him. And he's done stuff to piss off the judge. And I kept saying, he's pissing off the judge. He is pissing off the judge. But he kept going, and the judge was letting him. But I was like, oh, he's pissing off the judge. And sure enough, pissed off the judge. Used to live in Anaheim in the 80s, loved Knott's Berry Farms. Yeah, the only thing I can always get my son to go to is water parks. And we used to have Not Soak City down in Palm Springs, but it got bought out, and now it's some surf club thing, and they removed half the stuff, and the other half you have to have a special pass. So it's not as fun. We might still go. Grew up in Michigan. My mom was from near Toledo, Cedar Point. Yeah. If you were from Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, like Cedar Point was where most of us did go. Some people sing Kings Island was their go-to if they lived down south. No, I saw your comment, Coop. I saw your comment. It was just another comment distracted me. Yeah, Bubbles. It's not just the First Amendment. He wants to control not just what people think, but what people. He wants them to talk about this case, but only in the light that he wants. And it's very controlling, which is very much an indicator of how he operates on other stuff. So, yeah. Hey there, Bingo. How deep do you think his grave will be before? Here's the thing. He did not do himself. I'm not done reading all of his stuff. Oh, I'm definitely a squirrel. I'm not done reading all of his motion, but from what I have read, he's getting sanctioned big time. And again, I think it's going to be over $10,000. I know Jeremy said 50,000. I think that's a bit high. Yeah, I think that's a bit high, but I think it's going to be significant. And here's the thing: we know he can't afford it. Because this was always their strategic mistake, going after Jeremy, someone who has money, who knows how to make money. Jeremy while he might have a limited amount of finances, he knows how to keep making money, and he's going to be successful for that. So I don't want to say he's got unlimited funds, but Jeremy understands that he has unlimited opportunity to make money. A lot of people don't realize they have that. They think, oh, I can't work, so I can't make money. Jeremy shows you, like, and he was talking about on the show, you could start a business without any money. And he was like, just go get a $300 credit card, go to thrift stores, buy stuff, sell it on eBay. He's like, look it up on eBay to see what it's going for before you buy it, and pay that credit card off within 30 days, and you get the cash back. Get one with cash back. So then you make money on the purchase. You paid off, you made money on the purchase, and then when you sell it, you make more money. You're making money on two ends of the deal. Oh, thank you, Judy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $15. Always appreciative of any super chats or anything like that. You guys humble me every day. And you know, like Dwayne with all the memberships he's bought. You guys are great. Yeah, he's got severe TDS. He does. Hey, Mama Coop's here. Welcome. I put a like on your song about Coop and the rooster. That made me chuckle. He was supposed to be sanctioned on 2 for the hearing. Now a new one for not coming. Yeah, I think he's going to get. I think 10 grand is a good starting point. I can see that, but it could go higher. It could. And it could go lower, like 8 grand. I could see that too. But yeah, I think the safe bet is about 10. Yeah, Bubbles, like, he's just so mad, and it's like, stop whining. Everything is like, I love that Megan and Tug were pointing that out, that all of his footnotes were just whining. It's shit that he's like, I don't care about. Good morning, AVA. Kana, we're gonna have a discussion either today or tomorrow. I gotta call you. We're gonna be doing some stuff. Oh, thank you, Dwayne. Do you guys like my sounds for when I get a super chat, or do you think I should change it to something else? I just kind of started doing that. Jeremy wants to clear his name. Yeah. And the other thing I like that he said, oh, Jeremy has been harassing me. Jeremy sent, Megan pointed out, Jeremy sent a cease and desist. They are willful defendants. He sent a cease and desist. They chose to continue. That, plain and simple. I wonder if his consistent crying will sway the judge. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you guys not hearing the sounds? Do you hear the sound? It should be. There's too much blood in my coffee stream. AVA, you're gonna like this. I had a discussion yesterday with TC, and yeah, you're gonna like this when we chat. You need cowbells for super chat. Why cowbells? They ignored they're volunteer defendants, and that's exactly like people. I remember when they got that cease and desist. And all the people, oh, by the way, Victoria Munsell, she came out of hiding this morning. She came into the fake group. I saw that. And she's like, I want proof of this. It's like, yeah, we all know you're a Lionette sycophant. And we she was the one who posted uh, Jeremy's addresses. She was using her work to get information about Jeremy and was passing along to Marla and Lynette. And Jeremy knows this. And guess what? She lives in Anaheim, and California has a cyber stalking law. And not smart of Victoria. I'll just say that. Uh, but I'm scrolling up. So yeah, they're volunteer defendants. And back then, when that was posted in Lynette's group, they're all like, that's not legal. It's not legally binding. And that's true. Cease and desist orders are not legally binding, but they do a couple things. First off, they establish who is being malicious and not. If, for me, if you're defaming me, I have to prove that it's false, knowingly false. I have to prove that it's malicious and that it does me damages. Now, damages is the hardest one, but malicious, if I send you a cease and desist and you ignore it and keep going, you just made the case for maliciousness for me. If you shut up, I could probably still sue you, but a lawyer could say, look, as soon as they sent the cease and desist, my client shut up. There was no bad faith. It wasn't malicious. He wrote identical in the Fed case. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He turns into the victim and he panics. But yeah, that cease and desist. Yeah, they're not legally binding, but they can be used against you. And that's why I've always said, me as a journalist, if someone sends me a cease and desist, I'm probably not going to shut up. What I would do is have an attorney respond back with, okay, I know you want me to, I'm acknowledging that you don't want me to talk about this, but here's my rationale, or I'm still going to talk about this, because then it becomes a negotiation. And if you're negotiating, you're in good faith. They would then have to find some way that you're negotiating in bad faith. And that can happen, but at least now you have that defense against maliciousness. Okay, the sounds are not coming up. All right, hold on. Let me. Maybe it's. How about now? Is that working for you? So for those of you who sent super chats, sorry. I could hear them, but yeah, apparently it wasn't playing them. So sorry about that. Good morning, Will Call. But yeah, so I was a little bit pissed that he was so disingenuous that these people are talking. It's like, no, you wanted them to talk. You wanted me to talk about the case. But because I didn't take your side, you then tried to get me shut down. Not even just telling people not to watch me or that I'm wrong. You were trying to silence me. Go F yourself, Bruce. What's going to happen? They're dodging the summon and Fed 2. I mean, the case is going to go forward. A case doesn't stop because you're dodging a summons. Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah, I think it was because I didn't have the app open. I didn't realize it. I normally just keep it open and minimized, and it still does its job. That one's on me. But yeah, that's my take on his response so far. I need to finish it. I do need to finish it. The footnote about Tat broke me. Let me pull that up. It'll take me a second here. I'm going to get going here in a few minutes, but yeah, I do. Like, it was just whining. It's like all these people that you're complaining about have a First Amendment right. Like, I get you don't like it, but they have a First Amendment right. Sorry. He had a couple about DUI guy, and it's like all you're doing is like when you put us in these, you're just telling people to watch our channels. Thank you, AVA. I appreciate it. You still don't hear the soundboard? You don't hear that? Did it change? Hold on here. Okay, that one. That one. Yeah, you should be hearing them. Let me know. Are you guys not hearing that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. He said he's going after the like that has nothing to do with Jeremy's 6 minute of going after them and their property has nothing to do with why he should be sanctioned. Get out of here, cat. I don't want you up here. I'm looking for it here. I'm trying to think. Did he refer to him as Tat or DJ Radis? Probably DJ Radis. Come on. Where's the... Some days I hate Adobe. Like, there we go. Yeah, here we go. Here, I'll put it up just because I want to read this. Tat Greaves, a non-U.S. citizen, doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Migrated to Levy County in the fall of 2024, specifically to insinuate himself into the events there, and has shown up in locations to stalk Preston Cook and Preston's child to create video content for YouTube. So take that up with him. Like, go file stalking charges. There you go. Has nothing to do with Jeremy. His YouTube channel, DJ Radis, consists of parody songs about the defendant and the undersigned, and a daily Dear Diary series using Preston's AI-generated voice to mock and humiliate her for profit. That has nothing to do with why you should be sanctioned. Nothing to do with it. There you go. The sounds are not showing. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with this then, because I've got it all set up. It's going to my like I've got my default device set up. Yeah, it was in the footnote. I just didn't know where it was. If you didn't want to be talked about, you should have stayed off social media. Yeah, absolutely. Irony is crying about defamation while actively defaming. Right. So BBB, it's fine for them spewing stuff. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They have a First Amendment right, can say whatever they want. But Jeremy, DJ Radis, me, Tat, or Megan, none of us can. Apparently someone in the hate chat said that this filing should do it. The hails are done. This is a response to sanctions. This is not a filing about the case. And that's what's so ridiculous. He tries to litigate the whole case. And it's like, dude, no, that's not how this works. Did you get the cease and desist order? You need to stop until you supply donuts and coffee. I don't know if I can supply donuts and coffee. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Maybe I should take donuts into work today. How did Bruce plan to try this case if he can't be away from home? Exactly. Well, he told us his strategy. His strategy was to get it dismissed, and then he was going to take Jeremy to court for vexatious litigation. That was his plan, but it didn't get dismissed. Yep, that little wrinkle in that strategy. So, too funny. But I'm gonna get going, guys. I need to get on with my day. I will be around, so if there's anything that comes out, we could get an order today. We could get an order. I think tomorrow is most likely, but we could get one today. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how all this goes. This will be fun. I am so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know. And I think I like it. Why do you guys even put up with me? All right, guys. Robert, did you get a Amazon wish list yet? If so, please put it in the chat so people can find that. And yeah, take a look at that e-bike. Make sure that works for you. If you put it on the Amazon wish list, people were like, yesterday, they were like, I will buy that for him if he gets that. There's the one I said, it's like $89. So very doable. I could see people buying it for you. And if we get that and some of your other needs met, then we can focus on your vehicle and getting that registered and everything for you. And we'll still, short-term help, long-term help. But the good thing about Robert is he's open to being helped. I get so many people who reach out and they're like, I need to be helped. And it's like, okay, I'll help you. And then hey, a viewer has this thing that's used that meets your needs. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Hey, we have this that can also, it's not exact. Nope, I can't do that. It's like, okay, do you really want to be helped or do you want to just keep turning down people? Because at the end of the day, you're not being helped. And even if something, it's not exactly, sometimes you gotta force the square peg into the round hole. But if it does the job, as we used to say in Afghanistan, if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. And I've taken that as that as wisdom in my life. Okay. AVA, yeah, we need to do a fundraiser for AVA. He needs night vision. Yeah, I'll happily help anyone. Unfortunately, Robert is not a veteran, so I can't use the foundation or the foundation money because we do have our mission for the foundation. But I'll still help Robert. I'll help anyone. Oh, Nikki's gonna help you with the wish list. Perfect. Good to hear. Because yeah, we want to help you out, and I'll once we have some definitive stuff, I'll be pushing it out. Yoda put at Skipper. Oh God, are you in Miss Yoda? You trying to pull me into one of your pranks? All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everything. Follow me on X. I'm almost to 4,600 followers on X. I'm trying to get to 5,000. 5,000 is the magic number. So follow me on X. And yeah, we'll if I hit that, that'll be great. But thank you for everything. Reach out to me if you need to. I can. Robert, send me your shoe size. email me your shoe size. I can get you shoes. I get Nikes dirt cheap. So yeah, not a problem with that. But yeah, everyone, you guys all have a great day. Let me know if you need me for anything. Hopefully we'll get a judge's order today. That would be great. And as always, thank you all for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.